Say man, it's Duce, and welcome to Playground Conversations. It's actually interesting. How I got my rap name was I used to go by Hoodie D, and that's how I first started. And then with that name, I kind of felt like it was too related to a boogie with the hoodie. So, funny story, I was at my house, and I was on FaceTime with one of my boys, and I was just collaborating with him trying to come up with a rap name, and I wanted something that had like meaning behind it, to be honest. So I was just saying names out loud, just saying names. He was saying names out loud. We even had like Smoothie Planet because like everyone used to call me like a fake little Juice World, so they called me Smoothie Planet. So that was kind of funny stuff. But then with all of that, we came up with Duce, and Duce in Italian stands for leader. And I kind of took that. I kind of took that as the perfect name because for me and all my family, I have a big family, so I took Duce as I want to be the leader of my family. I want to be able to lead my guys wherever we're gonna go. If that's music, if that's YouTube, whatever. I'm just about making money, and I feel like being a leader, you gotta take that role. Um, to be honest, like it wasn't even like me getting into music. It was little Sim that got into music. We were always hoopers. We always played basketball. We took basketball serious until high school, and then COVID happened, and we were just trying to figure out something to do. So Sim's like, I'm gonna start music, and I was like, okay, I always rode with him, whatever what he's doing, I'm doing. So we went to the studio one time. He made a track. It was pretty hard, and I was like, okay, let me try something, let me see what I can do. And it kind of came into that flow where I started making tracks. I started going to the studio myself, and of course, like the other tracks I have are complete ass. They're not posted. They're all unreleased. But then after meeting a few other guys like MDS and Uzi, I started fixing up my craft, finding my voice, finding what works. So that's kind of like how my music journey started, just working with people that I fuck with, that I'm close with, that I call my brothers. And then, we just moved forward like that. So I grew up in Toronto with all my family, and I kind of feel like my brothers formed me in a way of like I was more reckless, and I kind of just didn't give a fuck with who was talking to me. I didn't tolerate disrespect and stuff like that until I moved to Mississauga, and I met Sim, I met Lil Sim, I met Hoozy, I met MDS and stuff like that. Even though I met them like later stage of my life, I feel like they kind of formed me in the way I am now, and like very dedicated in music. Because even when I started music, I wasn't dedicated. Even just like my normal morals, like I was more focused on just making money, and this like whoever disrespects me, you're gonna have to fuck with me, right? So then after meeting these guys, meeting a bunch of other people that I got close with, it kind of formed me in a way of like, no matter what I'm doing, I have people around me. I have people around me that support me. They'll tell me if shit's what's real, and that's what kind of formed me in the way I am now. That I'll always just tell people what's real. I always tell them what it is, and I always want to ride with my guys. When I was in Toronto, of course, I used to fight a lot. I used to get in a lot of fights and stuff like that. Again, as I said, I didn't tolerate disrespect. So I didn't really anyone that disrespected me had it coming. And then with that being said, I was having a family issue, and then we all went to foster care and stuff like that. And I was in that system for about 3 years, and then I moved to Mississauga, and I went to school in Mississauga, and me and Simeon were in the same class, and it just like formed like he's black, I'm black, we're brothers. It kind of just went like that in the sense, and like from that day, me and Simeon talked like we rode out for each other every time, no matter what it was, no matter how you seen it. Everyone always asked us if we were brothers and stuff like that because how close we were. So it started from elementary, and it just rose up from that. It was a live moment, to be honest. Like I appreciate MDS for bringing me out there, of course. Appreciate my guy Hoozy. That's my guy, of course. Roll with that guy for a bare time. I was glad to have him up there too. It was a good experience. Like it was a good proper experience on a proper stage with a proper crowd. People like reaching their hands out, giving you their phones. You're flashing your phones out and everything. It was a great experience, and great to feel that you have guys there to support you, and you have other people that don't even know you like that are willing to support you as well, that fuck with you on your journey. I'll say my biggest right now is X. And the reason why I say that, a lot of the music I have, I always, when I came into music and when I came into anything I wanted to do, I always wanted to be versatile. Especially like when I came into basketball, I didn't just want to be a defender. I wanted to do everything. I wanted to have the best handles. I wanted to be the best shooter. I wanted to be the top player. No matter what it was, I can do everything. That is a problem. And that's how I kind of came into music. And that's how kind of when X first came out and dropped "Look at Me," and then he dropped a bunch of other songs like that. It kind of just made me like want to be versatile in my music. So of course, I try to do whatever I can. I try to do singing. I try to do some melodic stuff. I do my rap stuff. It's just that's how it kind of came to me. And yeah, like just with X doing his versatile stuff where he can change, he can do whatever he can do whatever he wants, rap, melodic, singing. That's kind of how I took it. I wanted to be that where you come to my page and you can find any kind of music you want. I don't know, like um I don't know. I feel like there's bare violence there in that sense, and like with the rapping and stuff like that. But again, at the same time, some stuff come like that. Some like when you become an artist now and you blow up, you become a target in a sense where people are gonna hate on you. People are gonna try to take what's yours and stuff like that. So I wish like instead of that, we all could just like work together, like how I work with my brothers, like how I work with my guys, right? I wish other people can be like that in their rap stuff or whatever career they're doing. COVID started. Like when COVID like first started, because like that's where everyone got lazy, everyone like had nothing to do. I feel like I could have took more time to do a bunch of stuff in that time. Like if it came to basketball, like anything. I feel like I could have did a lot more in that era than what I did. And basketball is mainly a thing because I was very athletic, very like my dream was to be a basketball player. If it was D1 overseas, that was my dream. And then COVID came and then kind of fucked it up. And then of course when COVID came, everyone was slacking. Only people that like had like maybe like another option had those opportunities. But like me, I didn't have the opportunity. So of course I stayed back home playing video games, stuff like that, instead of like getting that work done, finding a way to get the work done. Yeah, that definitely like pre-COVID. Bro, why did they chain up the basketball nets? Like that was super dumb. Like no matter understanding that you wanted people to keep their distance and stuff like that, I feel like that was kind of outrageous. Like there's still people that are trying to do things to better themselves. If that's basketball, taking a jog outside, anything. That I feel like they should have allowed the restrictions a little bit, because the restrictions were very tight. To stay in your house all day, there's not much you can do in your house unless you have the opportunities to do a lot of stuff in your house. Like many people don't have weights in their house. Many people don't have a lot of things in their house that they can do to pass time. So I feel like the restrictions could have been like a little less strict. Taught me a lot, to be honest. Like bare responsibility. Like me, of course, I didn't really care about when I came to Mississauga. I still had the mindset where you can't do, like I don't take disrespect, and like I'll do anything it takes to like get back at you or whatever. And like I didn't like listening. So like living by myself at 16 really showed me a lot where you have a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot of things that you have to do yourself, and if you don't, you can be homeless and stuff like that. And experiencing being homeless for like a few days kind of showed me like there's a lot more that I have to do for myself. Improved me like money wise, and even like with living by myself, I felt more able to help out my other guys, take them in if they needed it, help them get back on their feet. So kind of showed me more responsibility, and like it gave me the opportunity to help out other people that are in need, or like need somewhere to stay, or need something that's like somewhere to chill or talk to. Kind of just gave me that like opportunity to give that back to people. Respected, to be honest. Like love is a very nice thing to feel. It's a nice feeling, but like respect can go a long way. Respect can go super long. Like I rather all my guys respect me than love me, because love is just a word to me, to be honest. Like love, you can love someone and still do them dirty. You can love someone and go behind their back, but respect, that respect is mutual. They're not gonna do anything to you. And back to like loyalty as well. They're not gonna do anything to you Like with all my guys, we all respect each other. We may joke around. People might see us like play fight and stuff like that or like whatever. But like again, we all have respect for each other. We all acknowledge each other. We all know what we're about. So I would rather respect than love. Hizzy was a guy. Hizzy was my guy back then. Me and Hizzy, we met over some dumb shit. I say some female drama. We met on some female drama. I won't lie. And but like we were never mad at each other for the female drama that we were in. Like we were like cool after that. We're like whatever. You know what I'm saying? So then after me and Hizzy connected on that, Hizzy was going through a time period where he was having some shit, and that was one of the guys I took in. I let him crash in my crib whenever. Not even gonna be like I taught him the roast, but like I just showed him that there's be people out there for you no matter what. You know what I'm saying? I helped this guy. And then after he got out of the bin, he wanted to hop in the music scene. He heard one of my tracks. He was like, "Fam, let me be on it." I said, "Of course." You know, we're close like that. Where like then other people, like I wouldn't be like, "Okay, I don't know if I want to have you on the track," but him coming to me and asking me on the track, I was like, "Of course, fam. Like you were one of my dogs. Like I seen you grow up. We were close like that, of course." And then MDS is also an interesting scenario as well. I heard MDS's music, but I didn't know who he was at all. And he heard some of my music, but he didn't know who I was at all either. So like we just never knew each other. We just knew each other that we both made music. And then I don't know how we linked. I think I was at the studio one time and MDS just shows up and I was like, "Say a word." I swear I heard this guy's music. So we dapped each other up and we're like, "All right, whatever, we'll collab wherever." Then the next time we actually got to talk and stuff like that. And like now we're close. He gets like nice events and stuff like that. He lets me go. And like that's my dog again. If he ever needed anything, he can ask me. Needed a place to stay or whatever, need some gas or whatever, I got him. That's my guy. It's like, just find people that you can that match your energy. Like all my guys match my energy. Even if we're not together, even if we don't talk for like months or something or like that. Like we all match each other's energy. We know what we're on and we know that we're about making money. We know we're about making music. So you just need to find people like that to be around. Because no matter what, if I have a show, I'm letting my guys know, I'm letting them come. If they have a show, they'll let me know, and I'll fly if I can. So that's more like you just need to find the people you can just have that connection with, and then anything's possible at that point. If it's music, career, just making money in general. All my guys are money getters. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a money getter too. So that's how we just work. That's how this group just works. So for a guy that doesn't have friends or a girl that doesn't have friends, just find people that will connect with you, that will make sure that when they're up, they're gonna help you get up. That's a big thing I'm on. Bare music videos as well. Me and my guys, we have stuff planned. We all talk about this. Like we talk about this every time we link. That like, yo, we know what we're gonna do. We know this is our year. Music videos and all that. Even if we're all doing our own things, we all know our old days are all coming back to all of us at once. So it's just that, to be honest. Music videos, I'm really hyped to get some music videos with my guys. Of course, we already have some stuff planned already. We've been talking about some stuff. So yeah, and of course, I'm also starting a YouTube channel as well. So you can probably see some YouTube gaming stuff like that. I'm about money, so I'm about to do everything: music, YouTube, all of that. So of course, some YouTube and music, of course. Bare events with all my guys. You never see me without all my guys. I've been trying to get this interview bare, right? And then as soon as I connected with these guys, I'm like, I have to get these guys some interviews. I need these guys to be popping as well as I'm popping. All right, man. This is Duce. If y'all want to find my music, it's that man Duce. So ThatManDuce, not DUECE, DUCE. And this was Playground Conversations. Tune in next time.